New this morning, behind this old gas station sits a bright red truck, getting the attention of all who drive by. But if you stop inside, you'll find a much needed pick-me-up. From locally roasted coffee to homemade fudge. The market on 8th is a new business only opening just a few weeks ago.
But already the support they're getting from the community is overwhelming. That's where we find Texas Today's Barry Roy for this week's What's New Central Texas. And Barry, this is more than just coffee and fudge, right?
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's an American dream that is centered on faith and family, and it's a mission of service that is not only made with coffee and fudge, but they also tell me it centers around God, because without God, none of this, they tell me, is possible.
On the corner of 8th and Webster, just beyond the silo's reach, God's plan came to life. For both Theresa Edwards
and we make all our lattes with fudge,
and Cheryl Urbanovski, what they do best centers around the families they love.
It started back with my daughter. She did some mission work in college, ended up in London as a barista on Brick Lane. She fell in love with it, fell in love with coffee, came back, refused to drink any coffee from anywhere. Then she shortly met her husband in seminary, and they fell in love over a cup of coffee. And as they got married, they decided they were going to brew their own and roast their own.
My mom and dad, I can remember making candy and dipping things with them and making fudge. It's my grandmother's, my paternal grandmother's recipe. We've tweaked it a lot to make a lot of flavors and varieties.
Best friends with a hope. That's built on the faith of a God-centered dream. And a message stronger than the silo's standing watch at the dawn of an American dream.
We get to be the hands and feet on the corner. There's a lot of Christian influence in Waco, as we know. We're just amazed and in awe that he would let us be part of that.
I guess it's funny where dreams come true and you're not sure that was the dream to start with, but then you're going, wow, this is it. And that's kind of how this feels right now.
Chris and Taisha, they tell me that while the coffee and the fudge is certainly something that they love to give out to people and let them try, they said it's not all about that. It's really all about being a women-owned business and a place for a ministry. If you haven't checked them out yet and you're coming up to Magnolia, stop by, give them a try. They're pretty good. That coffee, that fudge, yeah, it's pretty delicious. We'll send it back to you guys in Waco.
All right, Barry, thank you. And as he said, they do look very good.